Welcome back. 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 How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Okay. So hopefully they got a little smile on your face. Hopefully they got your energy pumped. Hopefully we here now. We're here now. So I'm so pumped to do this video. This video is goddamn so fucking important. And I just know it's gonna help so many people. I know it's gonna help so many people. Because the problem in this world is not only the absence of self-love, it is the fact that we don't choose ourselves. Over and over again, I'm talking where my people pleasers at. Where's my people who is trying to fit in to societal standards, to their family standards? Where my people who really does take into consideration other people's expectations for you and your life? Where my people who take on titles? Where my mommies? Where my parents? And I say all this to say, it's everybody that's watching me, every single body that's watching me has at one point subscribed to somebody else's expectation of them, society's expectation. And I've learned the hard way over the years. Every single time you change your behaviors, you change your speaking, you change your decisions, you morph your decisions to fit into something else, somebody else's, an external box, you are abandoning yourself. You are betraying who you truly are. Example, so ever since, I've always been a very creative person. I am very intellectual, but I'm very creative. Like, I could have been a fucking chemist, because when I was little, I used to love to like put things together, mix them up and see what they do. I wanted to be an actress at some point because I'm very dramatic. I'm very expressive. At one point, I wanted to be like a CSI analysis, but you know, that's too much blood and stuff, you know, because I'm very intellectual, right? And then at one point, I really wanted to be a dancer because I can dance my ass off. Never took ballet, just always had that natural raw talent. Went to a dance symposium in the 8th grade. Mind you, I'm 13. There's girls that are, you know, around my age. But mind you, if you know anything about dance, it's kind of like football and like boxing or gymnastics. If you're gonna be great, you gotta start young. And you have to like go into training young. What? I was trying to keep up. The ways and the ways. Ouch, shit. And the ways. And oh my gosh. And not only like it's ballet French, so like I ain't know no fucking French. Whatever, right? And I know a little bit of it, and I wasn't as flexible. I was flexible, I wasn't as flexible. And I just knew I was doing so horribly. I was the only black girl there. Like, and it's weird because in a way, like, I felt like I didn't belong, right? Like, you know, like I felt like I was like miles behind the whole time. And it was this one, because it was like different classes, and it was this one class where afterwards my teacher was talking to the symposium guy, and he came and he looked at me and he said, "You absolutely can still be a professional dancer." He said, "If you start ballet right now, you can absolutely be a professional dancer." He said the raw talent that you have is just amazing. And that was in the 8th grade. And in the 8th grade, I was going through so much realizations about my socioeconomic status. It really did. It really took me to being 13 years old to realize just how poor I was. I understood that I was poor. I got it. I understood I didn't have anything, right? But I just didn't understand just how bad. To give you an idea, in high school, I passed out because I was hungry on the bus after school. Like, I started to have blood sugar problems in high school because I didn't eat. It wasn't food to eat. Blood sugar, literally, I passed out because of hunger. School smelling like cat pit, like, right? So that, I let that cloud my mind so much. I decided after that man told me, or during that man, I remember because she kept pushing me. She was like, Faith, you need to apply for the Baltimore School of the Arts. If anybody's seen Step Up, you know about Baltimore School of the Arts. So it's between Baltimore Polytechnic Institute, which is a nationally known high school. Colleges know about it. It's in Baltimore. It's a public high school, and we are ranked some of the highest in Maryland. You know, it's kind of dwindled down in recent years, but Poly is what known for that. So it's between Poly and being a nurse, which my sister was pursuing nursing. She was only 2 years ahead of me, so of course she wasn't like, she was just in high school, but and I just look back at that stuff. I just look back at it and I just almost want to cry. But I know it's all for a reason. I was a nurse for a reason. I touched my patients' hearts. It was so many patients that I know I've touched, so many people that I know I've touched in the nursing field, so many of my energy that I've brought to different hospitals. But I go on that to say, I abandoned myself. In high school, I could have danced, and I said no because my sister had a previous issue with the teacher who taught dance. And so I chose loyalty to somebody else over me, over being loyal to me. That came to bite me in the ass, let's just say. I didn't get that same loyalty back down the line. Again in college, I danced. You know, this girl got me to dance, and we ended up falling out, and then I ended up just after that year, I did my year, and I just wanted to run away. Of course, you know, I finished my second year, and then I had to transfer, and I ended up graduating. And what's funny is I ended up graduating before she did, and I ended up a nurse and she didn't. But what's crazy is she is where she's supposed to be. That's so crazy. I love it. She is where she's supposed to be, and I am where I'm supposed to be. So it all worked out. Divine and all worked out. But it was to tell me over and over again, stop choosing other people over your passions. So if anybody else can kind of relate to that, you felt like you were boxed in because of a limitation of a this, of a that, or even as a mommy, when I became a travel nurse and I had my baby, I became a travel nurse when I was pregnant. No, I should have laughed. Go ahead, take my baby and go. Do them fucking 3-month contracts somewhere else. Remove myself. I should have. Yes, I should have, but I stayed here listening to other people. Choose yourself. You make that decision. It is a decision that you have to make every day. This is not a one-time decision. I just recently made the decision to stop smoking weed again. This is like my this is my third time doing this shit on this journey. And third time's a charm, baby. Because you have to continuously choose yourself, even when times get hard, even when illusions start to pop up in your reality. You have to stay firm, stay strong, that you are going to choose you. This is your life. For my parents out there, oh my gosh, don't ever, because I've had this happen over and over again. It even just happened yesterday, and I had to be like, what? Wait, what? No. People will tell you it's not about you, it's about the kids. It's not about me, it's not about you, it's not about Pat, it's about the kids. No. What happens on a plane? You got to put your own oxygen mask on first before you put the child's on. And that goes to say you are valuable as well. You don't stop being valuable just because you feel like there's something that's more vulnerable or valuable, or, you know what I'm saying? It's that idea that this thing is more precious than you. That thing came from you. The preciousness is a reflection of your preciousness. You take care of yourself, or it won't be no you to take care of them. When you are young and you are that little girl or that young guy, young little boy that is dreaming of having a family, that's dreaming of having kids running around, that is a part of your life. Meaning to say, once you have kids, that don't mean your life is over. Those kids are part of your life. You still have to live your life. You don't put anything on hold on your life. The kids are a piece of your life, not the other way around. Whoever of you is feeling stuck in a career, people telling you, I'm telling people I don't want to be a nurse, and I don't fucking have to be a nurse, and I can express my truth, but then people like, well, why don't you be a doctor? You're missing the point, and they do it on purpose. They know you don't want to clock into an in and out 9-to-5 job, but because they feel like they have to, or because that's something that they idolize, that they want to keep projecting onto you. Don't give a fuck. Let them talk. Just be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. You really don't have to pay anybody. 113, new beginnings in mind, body, and soul. Choosing yourself. You don't have to let that get in your brain and your mental. It doesn't matter. You gotta live your life. Say you do become that doctor and you miserable as hell and you do something crazy because you don't like being a doctor and you lose everything. Doctors can go to jail for malpractice. Fuck you talking about? All because you really didn't want to do something, and because you're not living in your truth, all this bad shit starts happening. Because you're not living in your truth. You're abandoning yourself. You're telling the universe, oh, fuck me. I don't really fuck with me like that. I don't really, you know. I care about what she say more than what I got to say. It's my life. I don't really care about my life. That's what you're telling the universe. I don't really, 14 is, I said that. Build stability, new beginnings. Build a new stable ground for yourself where nobody can shake that shit. Nothing can shake that shit. It is hard because it's a lot of shit. And you'll be surprised at what can, but once you build, you'll be even more surprised as to what can't shake your shit. I'm sending you guys clarity. Maybe some of you guys need clarity on how you're not choosing yourself. I wasn't even sure about how I wasn't even choosing myself. Sometimes you get so caught up. Say you are choosing yourself. Say you are trying to live authentically. But you still feel as though, like, say you had trauma from people attacking you. And now you're doing things, you're acting in a way to curb criticism. That's not choosing yourself. You're still choosing to please others. If you don't want to be a helicopter parent, don't be that helicopter parent. And don't let nobody funky ass stares, funky ass energy projections, okay? But those who can read minds like me, don't let them fucking thoughts get you, because woo. Don't let them make you feel less than or make you feel like you're doing something wrong. If you are doing it in the front, like, if you didn't feel wrong until somebody else was around, or somebody else's energy came into the picture, or somebody else's opinion, or, you know what I'm saying? If somebody else is watching, you feel as though you got to change it. That's self-abandoning yourself. Choose yourself. Stop changing the way you act for other people to please other people. You're not a parent. You're not their parent. You're your children's parent. And for those of you who parents do try to tell you what to do with your children, tell them mind theirs, okay? Because they weren't perfect. You wouldn't be here if they were perfect. You wouldn't need to be healing. I'm just saying. Don't let anybody make you feel like that's crazy, that's this, that's that. I remember I was wearing some cute shorts. It was in the summertime, it was hot, and I wanted to wear some thigh-high socks with them. Some shorts with some thigh-high socks. I'm grown. I got 2 kids. I was gonna say some other stuff, but that stuff really don't even matter. But I am a full-grown woman. I am a full spiritual being, bitch. Fully in my authority, in my sovereignty. Don't need a thing from a damn. Self-sufficient, but can also receive. Wise in my ways. I'm self-accountable. You know what I'm saying? I embrace all of me, okay? Things that a lot of people die never getting to. And the comment was that I was doing too much. I was like, is it doing too much if I do this? And she was like, yeah, it is doing too much. And I was like, yeah, okay. That was my confirmation that I need to wear them. That was my confirmation. Oh, am I doing too much? Yeah, you doing too much. Oh, no, that means I'm doing exactly what the fuck I should. If you feel some type of way, you feel like, oh, why she wearing that? Oh, you're bothered. You're bothered by my light, my authenticity, that I had a fat ass and that I'm not afraid to show it. Sorry. I know somebody was like, what? Well, man, if you got your muscles, I'm sure you gonna wear a muscle shirt. And what's up? Or them gray sweatpants y'all be wearing. Or them scrub pants. Y'all doing that dance on TikTok. I know y'all. So, and it's not about, like, it's about being genuinely you. It's not about attention. It's not about attention, because you see, if it was truly about attention, I wouldn't have been like, oh, damn, is this too much? I would have just been like, oh, yes, I know this is too much. Let me do even more. No, it was just, I thought I looked aesthetically cute, but I know society or how certain people would be like, oh, she too thick to be wearing that. And, You know, just certain things I got during my childhood, you know, where, and I am gonna say it like far as like size wise, yes, skinny girls are allowed to wear anything they want, and it is not a problem. But as soon as somebody would have got a little chop cheek, it's a problem. And I feel like that's not fair. That's you sexualizing me, not the other way around, baby. I get to wear what the fuck I want, just like anybody else. Oh, oh. And I get to do what I want, just like anybody else. A lot of you guys have been not doing what you want, keeping yourself in this prison. I've been keeping myself in this prison. Like, why the fuck I can't say what I like? What the fuck? Like, and when you realize, like, yo, I've really been like censoring myself for people who don't like me. They don't like me. I'm steady trying to make them feel better, being like, oh, okay, well, you know, yo, when they don't like me, and they will say whatever the fuck, they say whatever the fuck out their mouth. Yo, I had somebody that told me, and I ain't gonna lie, spiritual awakenings be rough. That when the first time I had disappeared, cause you know, you got to cut bitches off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I am definitely a no contact advocate. If you can work it out, work it out. But I am, if not, cause sometimes that's the only way to free yourself from that generational bloodline is no contact. Some people just refuse and just keep continuing. I spread my wings and I learned how to fly. Take a chance, take a risk, make a change, and break away. Out of the darkness and into the lights. And go on and fly. Take a chance, make a wish, make a change, and break away. And break away. And that's talking about how, and it literally says, the lyrics in a song, I know it's really hurtful to leave you behind. And she's talking about moving away. It's time to break away. You got to move away. It's time to move away. It's time to make a wish. Take that risk. Take a chance. Take that leap of faith. It's time to break away. And for some of you, it's just physically, but it'll happen in the spiritual first. Oh, confirmation. It's going to happen. You have to break away in the spiritual first. Stop feeling like you owe these people anything. You don't owe these people niceness. You don't owe these people conversations. You don't owe these people biting of your tongue. If you want to say some shit, say some shit. If you know it's going to hurt their feelings, but it's the truth, that is not your problem anymore. It never was. It never was. Oh, they tired. You've been carrying all the slack, all the work at home, and whatever the case may be, and you feel like you don't want to make them more tired. What? You best to mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Stop doing more for people who's going to continuously do less. The more you do, the less they'll do. And they'll pretend like they tired. Oh, that's game too. I keep forgetting. That was game given to me by the narcissist himself. That men will try to be like, oh, they try to make it seem like they so sad and depressed that they can't do something so that you'll do it. Literally told me that. That's how he gets money out of females, and how he gets me to do more. I'm so tired. I work this many hours. But when I was a nurse, I had the kids most of the time, and I worked full time. It's like the math don't be mathing. Don't make it math for them. Don't add your extra 2 to make the shit add up. if 1 plus 3 is supposed to be equaling 4, or better yet, if 2 plus 2 supposed to be equaling 4, and you got your 2, but for some reason it's equaling to 3, it's because he only got that 1, you bet the fuck not add another 1 to make that shit 4. Let that shit stay 3 until he add that extra 1. Because what'll end up happening is your 3 is going to turn into 1. You think you had 2 and you're going to add that extra 1. No, that shit's going to catch up with you, and that shit's going to cancel out, and you're going to be left with 1. Now that 3 going to turn into 2, because he still ain't going to do what the fuck, because you ain't demanding. Y'all got this. Choose you. Make that choice. You guys got this. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? So let me tell you, my energy and my Reiki, yes, it comes through my hands, but it just comes from my heart, and it comes from my aura, and sometimes it comes from my words. My words are Reiki healing as well. So pay close attention. You know, don't just, I know some of you guys like, oh, I just want the Reiki healing. Don't limit yourself. Don't box yourself out from my energy. I think I needed to tell somebody that. Or maybe I needed to remind myself that, or something like a download spirit is giving me. Like, don't box yourself in. Don't do that. Don't say, I can only get energy if she's doing the hand movements. My whole body is energy. I'm just emitting the energy. That's what an aura is. And then my heart chakra is on, and it's magnetized, baby. So it's like a beacon. I'm a lighthouse. How? They go to lighthouse. How? I be getting that in readings, like, you're a lighthouse. What? Oh my gosh. And then that shit just almost looked like a butterfly, like in December. Like, and I know it's meant to, like, because butterflies are my thing. And it's like, oh my gosh. And thank you, tree. It's like that leaf, the way it was going, the way the wind carried it. Because at first I was like, oh yeah, that's a leaf. But no, it was going a little bit like a butterfly. I was like, the fuck? But it was a leaf. That was cool. Don't limit yourself. Okay? This is Reiki healing even in itself. This is, you listening to this is changing your energy. So it's crazy because, you know, one of the, shout out to the sound healers. You guys do help me a lot. So I'm just going to give credit where credit's due. The sound healers, their channel has grown a lot since I first started watching them. They've almost like doubled in subscribers. I'm so proud. If you know, you know. I just leave it at that. Yeah, their subscribers doubled since I started watching them. And, but they've had wonderful videos, and in some of their videos, they be like, oh, Reiki healing. And it just be music. And I be like, why y'all playing? No, that's not. But then, that's what this is. Span your mind. Yes, it is. It's energy healing. Reiki is just nothing about, it's nothing but energy healing. That's why you could do Reiki with anything, with feathers, with smoke, with anything. It's just energy healing. My words, my voice, my throat chakra is healing. Oh my gosh, that's what y'all been trying to tell me. All right, y'all. I'm just having all types of like downloads and like ding, 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 like little light bulb movements. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, I really enjoyed this. This was 30 minutes long, but I know somebody's gonna need this, love this, hear this, take this. Choose yourself. Don't be afraid. Oh my gosh. Go watch Rocky. Fight for yourself. I love Rocky 4. That shit, and I used to watch when I was little, and it was like one of my favorite movies, and I forgot about it. And I just watched Rocky 4 again with Dolph Lundgren, with the Russian. That's like the best one, let me tell you. All right.